All right, one thing I realized years ago was something pretty simple. When you ask your brain something, it automatically answers the question. Lots of people, they get into their day or they get into their week and they start to do their to-do list. A to-do list is so depressing. You got to do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 blah. And it's one of the most depressing things to actually line out and actually do. So I take advantage of a weekly hour of power. I call it my HOP, hour of power. So at the very least, once a week, you should be doing your hour of power. When it goes down, you have to ask yourself various questions. I like to ask myself, who, what, where, when, how, and why. Let's go through that together. Who? Who do I need to follow up with this week? This is a list. Normally you're looking through your cell phone and you're saying to yourself, man, who is it that I need to follow up with this week? And once you look through your cell phone, you go, oh my gosh, I forgot to call this guy back. I forgot to follow up with this guy. I forgot to, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm normally writing down who I need to follow up with. What? What is really a question for you to ask. What do I need to accomplish this week? This can both be personal and business. So let's just say I need to get my tags updated on my car. I need to schedule an appointment with DMV. You're writing out what? And you're writing out that specific responsibility. Let's say you need to pay your taxes by April 15th. Nowadays, April 18th. Some of us, October 15th. But you want to do an extension, so you need to put that on your what? On your what to do. Make sense? Where? Where am I meeting my next $1 million client? It's a forced incantation that I ask myself, and it gives my mind the tricking thought of, I have thousands of millionaire clients. So where can I meet my next millionaire client? It's not to say that you need to go to Red O so that you can go have drinks with multi-millionaires. It's just asking yourself, where am I going to meet my next millionaire client? It's a forced incantation. When? When is the responsibility for you to write down your specific goals? Now, I'm very visual, so I'm constantly thinking about goals in the visual sense. So I write down, I just made $1.6 million last month. I just bought that new Newport Coast home sitting on 3 acres of land. I just got back from another trip that I took my daughter on in some tropical place. It may not have happened yet, but it's about to, because I put it down and I wrote it down on my goals in that hour of power. How? How is a responsibility that you have this week to get better. How am I going to accomplish all these different things and stay the same? You're not. So you need to constantly be growing as an individual. What book are you reading on whatever you want to accomplish? What YouTube channel are you subscribed to just in case you want to learn what a stock is or a bond or cryptocurrency or how to get better at your relationships? All of these different things on how to get better in whatever you'd like to get better at. And of course, the why. So normally when I'm going through my hour of power, and I've gone through the who, what, where, when, and how, now I want to bring it home with why. Why am I doing all of this? Why do I work on a consistent basis? Why do I want to be the catalyst to my family to make their lives better and all of my children's lives better in the near future? Why? So I think about my kids. I think about my grandkids. I think about my mom. I think about my dad. I think about alleviating so much stress from their life, and so it gets me up early in the morning, it keeps me up late at night, and it gets me going on an everyday basis, but it doesn't happen unless I do my hop, I do my hour of power. Hope that helps.